Hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Please confirm, am I audible? Am I audible and visible? If I am audible and visible, type yes in the chat box. If not, type no. Everyone, please confirm. I'm repeating. If I am audible and visible, type yes in the chat box. If not, type no in the chat box. Right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all. Okay. Yeah, let's get started. In my previous class, I had given DevOps demo. Correct? In my previous class was my DevOps demo class. And one more thing, guys. As already you know that you are in mute. I kept everyone in mute just to avoid background noises. At the end of the class, I'll give unmute option. That time you can talk to me. You can ask your doubts. Understood? Just to avoid background noises, I kept everyone in mute. Clear? So previous class was my DevOps demo class. In the DevOps demo, class, we have seen what is DevOps, why we should learn DevOps, why it became so popular, what all we are going to cover in this course, what are the tools we are going to cover, how many projects we are going to cover here, what certifications we are going to include here in this, and daily task, errors, troubleshooting, right? And what other technologies we are going to cover along with DevOps. All those things we have discussed very, very clearly in demo class. In fact, you might have got the class video also, right? The video we have shared, and also course syllabus as well, right? Yeah, please go through that. And if you get any doubts, please come up with your doubts. Fine. After demo class, this is my first class, right? Okay. So as I explained in demo class, in this DevOps course, along with DevOps, we are going to learn many other technologies. Okay, like Linux, multi-cloud and all. Let me quickly give you an overview why we need to discuss other technologies as well. So DevOps means what, guys? Group of tools. DevOps means group of tools. These tools we call DevOps tools. These tools we are going to learn in our course. Okay. All these tools we have to install in Linux servers only. You have to install in Linux only, not Windows, because majority of the tools, they support Linux only, not Windows. That's why we have to install these tools in Linux servers only. For that, first you should know Linux. Before DevOps, you must know Linux. For that, we need many Linux servers. All these servers we are going to take from cloud providers, either AWS or Azure or GCP. Okay, these are our cloud providers. Understood? That means from these cloud providers, we are going to launch multiple Linux servers. In those, we are going to install DevOps tools and we are going to work on them. In companies also, we work in the same manner. Got it? So that's why what we do, first I will teach any one cloud, anyone, you should know at least first, initially. So what we'll do, first we'll go with AWS. Then after that, I'll teach Linux, then DevOps. Then after that, you will understand Azure GCP also easily. If you know one cloud, you'll understand other two clouds easily. Got it? So that you'll understand easily. That kind of interdependency is there. And while working with these DevOps tools, we need to do many automations. For that, we have to use Python and shell scripting. That's why, along with DevOps, we are going to learn Python and shell scripting as well. And as I already explained in demo, every DevOps tool is integrated with AI. Earlier AI features were not there, but now they have added AI features. And also dedicated AI topics also we are going to cover, like Gen AI, Agentic AI, AI Ops, LLM Ops, and FinOps. All these we are going to cover. Okay. So all these technologies together we call full stack DevOps. All of them together we call full stack DevOps. In our course, we are going to learn all these technologies. Understood? Right. So according to this, today we are going to start with AWS. We are going to start with AWS. Again, don't ask me that, Sai, this is DevOps. Why are you teaching AWS? As a part of full stack DevOps, you must know all of them. Got it? So we are going to start with AWS today. Right. And one more thing, don't take any notes. Don't do along with me. Don't take any notes. Don't do practicals along with me. Just sit back, relax, listen my class. After this class, by afternoon, you'll get the class video. While watching, you can practice again and all. You don't have to take any notes. You'll get documents as well. Got it? Right. Just listen my class. That's it. Fine. So let's try to understand AWS first. But before you understand AWS, you must understand one important word, that is cloud. That is cloud. Either you can call cloud or cloud computing. Cloud or cloud computing. So what is this cloud all about? Let me compare with Google Drive. Let me compare with Google Drive. You know, right, Google Drive? Every one of you are using Google Drive, correct? Google Drive. So what is happening in Google Drive? Google company, somewhere in the world, they kept their physical storage somewhere in the world. We don't know where they kept. That storage they are providing to us. We are utilizing that storage through internet, right? And we are paying whatever we are using. Correct or not? 15 GB is free, Google Drive. If you want to use more than 15, if you want to use more than 15 GB, you have to pay some money to Google company. Correct or not? I'm repeating. Google company, somewhere in the world, they kept their physical storage. That storage they are providing to us. We are utilizing that storage through internet and we are paying whatever we are using. Correct or not? So Google company is providing only storage, but AWS is providing everything. AWS is providing everything. AWS is providing not only storage, but also softwares, servers as well. Servers, storage, softwares. Okay, that means AWS company somewhere in the world, they kept their physical infrastructure, means physical servers, databases, storages and all in their location. Okay, those resources they are providing to us. We are utilizing them through internet and we are paying whatever we are using. Simple. Okay. See, using someone else's resources through internet by paying some money. That is what we call cloud. Here we are using AWS resources through internet by paying some money to AWS. That's why we call AWS cloud. Understood? In a simple terms, AWS company, somewhere in the world, they kept their physical infrastructure. Means servers, databases, everything in their location. Those we are utilizing through internet and we are paying some money to AWS, whatever we are using. Understood? Simple. So what resources we need from AWS mainly? What resources? Mainly we need Linux servers. So that in which we can able to install DevOps tools and we can work on them. Mainly we need Linux servers. Okay. Along with that, we'll be discussing many other storage, networking, everything we'll be discussing going forward. Got it? So mainly as of now, Linux servers we need so that in which we can able to install DevOps tools and we can work on them. Understood? Right. If you want to utilize Google Drive storage, you need to log into Google account. From there only you can able to access Google Drive storage. In the same way, if you want to access AWS resources, okay, you need to have one AWS account. You need to log into that account. In that, we are going to launch Linux servers in which we are going to install DevOps tools. That means everything we are going to do in this AWS account. Got it? It is completely free account. These are free accounts. Now let me walk you through this account, how to create this account, so that we'll be doing everything inside this account. In companies also, we use the same account. Okay. Yeah. So let me show you how to create this account. Simple. Open any browser. Open any browser. Type here AWS space console. AWS space console. Enter. Once you enter, then you can see the first website. Blindly go with the first one. Click on the first one. Then you can see here, sign in, create account. Since you don't have account, create account. Either you can click here or click here. Both are same options. You can see create free account, create account. It's a free account, no problem at all. Once you have your account, then we are going to log into that exist account from here. Understood? Create account from here. After that, you log into that account from here. Let me show you how to create an account. Click here, create account. Here, you have to enter your details. You have to enter your email ID. Make sure that you are entering a valid email ID. Valid. Because you will be getting confirmation link to that email. Okay, that's why please enter valid email ID and give any account name, whatever name that you want. I can give my name, Sai. Any account name. That is just account display name. And click here, verify email address. So once you click that, AWS will send one confirmation link to your email. And once you go to your email, once you click on that link, you will be redirected to same website again, here only. Then it will ask you to set up your password. To set up your password. So you have to enter your password and you have to confirm that password once again. So that next time when you log into your AWS account, this email ID acts like your username and this password acts like your password. Got it? Then after entering password, if you click next again, it will ask your personal details like, your phone number, your address, your PAN card details. You have to enter them. I mean, that's okay. It is safe. You can enter. Not at all a problem. AWS is a big company. Okay, it is completely secure. Got it? So enter those personal details. And also it will ask one option, one question that, hey, what type of account you want. You select personal or individual. I mean, you'll get any one option, personal or individual. Okay. And again, if you click on next, then it will take you to the payment details, payment, where you need to enter either credit card, debit card, or UPI net banking, these details, payment details, UPI. It will ask you to enter these things. Okay. Enter these details. The moment you enter, that's it. AWS will deduct 2 rupees from your account, 2 rupees. 2 rupees from your account. That's it. Account will be ready. And that account is absolutely free. You can see, try AWS account, no cost up to 6 months. For 6 months, it is completely free. I'll talk about credits and all later on. For 6 months, it is completely free. Our course is for 3 months. You can practice for 3 more months. Okay. After that, you can have one more account. You can create one more account. You can practice for again 1 more 6 months. Before that itself, you will be getting job. So once you enter into the company will use their account. So you don't have to pay a single rupee. These 2 rupees also will be created back to your account after 1 day. They are asking these details just for verification, whether you are using valid payment details or not. See, whether you create Netflix account, Amazon Prime account, Jio Hotstar account, you have to enter these details, correct or not, for verification. It's here also same thing. So you can enter, it is completely safe. Completely safe. Okay, right. Fine. In this, if you have any queries and all, directly you can reach out to me, if at all. Okay, any queries. While entering these card details, you can enter any card. On top of your card, you can find many names like, type of cards, Visa, Master, Mastro, RuPay, correct? Multiple types of cards are there. You can enter any card except RuPay card. Nowadays, they are not accepting RuPay cards. Nowadays, maybe in future again, they might accept. As of now, try to avoid RuPay cards. Because for time being, they just stopped these RuPay cards. Maybe in future again, they might work. But I heard that, yes, nowadays again, they're accepting RuPay cards also. Not pretty sure. You can try. Got it? Fine. So just be ready with your accounts. It is completely free. You don't have to worry at all. Completely free. Okay, giving card details is pretty safe. You will not get a single rupee of bill. That is my promise. Clear? Right. Yeah. Since already I'm having my account, what I'll do, I'll log into existing account. Yeah. So once you click there, log into that account, then you can see something like this here, something like this. Make sure that root user is selected. Root user. Root user means account administrator. You are going to log into your account as an administrator with full permissions, full privileges. Later on, I'll be talking about IAM user also later on, going forward. IAM user means he is a user with limited permissions, limited privileges. Root user means account administrator. So as of now, we are going to log in as an account administrator. So select root user and give your email ID. The email ID which you use to create your account. So this is my email ID. My account is with this email ID. Click here next. Then whatever password that you have set up, right? Enter that password. Actually, my credentials are saved. That's why they're coming automatically. And click here sign in. Then it is asking to verify. So what we need to do, see it has sent one OTP to my email. Okay, that OTP I need to enter here. Let me enter. One second, let me open my email. I got an email with OTP 257015. That's it. Verify and continue. That's it. Now, it is asking us to set up MFA, multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication, MFA we call. So why we need multi-factor authentication? Additional layer of security. That's it. Nothing more than that. See, if you do any banking transaction, you have to enter username, password. Apart from that, you'll get one OTP to your phone and all that you need to enter. Why we need that OTP? Already we are entering username, password. Why they send OTP to our phone? One more layer of security. So that tomorrow if someone get to know your username, password, still they cannot do transaction because you are getting OTP to your phone. That is one more layer of security. Here also, it is one more layer of security. That is what multi-factor authentication, additional layer of security. What we need to do, you give any name here, whatever name that you want, you can give. Let's say I'm giving my phone type. I'm giving iPhone. Now select Authenticator app. Authenticator app. Click here next. What is this Authenticator app? See here, you need to download one application in your phone from Play Store or Apple Store. What is that application? Microsoft Authenticator. You need to download from Apple Store or Play Store. You need to download one application called Microsoft Authenticator. You download in your phone. Okay. So once you download and once you open that, after downloading, once you open, you will get to see something like this. Once you open, you can see something like this. You will not find any OTPs here. You can see the plus symbol. What you need to do, you need to click on that plus symbol. Let me show you. You can see this is the application. You may not see properly, but that is the one. If I click here, it is asking me to, it is showing that plus symbol. If you click on that plus symbol, then it will allow you to scan one QR code. It will allow you to scan the QR code. See here, the moment I click on plus, you can see it is allowing me to scan QR code, correct or not? So now I need to scan this QR code, whatever it is showing. Okay, so click on that QR code. Then I need to scan this one. See, the moment I scan, it is sending OTP. One code it is sending to me. Here you can see. Like this, you will get one code here. Here it shows AWS, here something. AWS, then it will send one code like this. This code is valid only for 30 seconds. This is timer. Every 30 seconds, you will get new code. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to enter that particular code here. The first code. After 30 seconds, you will get second code immediately. That second consecutive code you have to enter here. You can see. Enter 2 consecutive codes from your Authenticator app. So first code and immediate next code you have to enter here. 2 consecutive codes. So as of now for me, it is showing 033. 5. So I have entered my first code. Now, after 30 seconds, I'll get another code that I need to enter here. Okay. Once you enter and click here, register MFA, that's it. Your MFA will get activated. Okay. Then I'll show you once it is ready. Wait. Yeah. Now I got second code also. That's it. Register MFA. That's it. Registered successfully. Now confirm and continue to console. That's it. That is so you can set up your MFA, multi-factor authentication. Now, what is the advantage here? What is the use? Now onwards, whenever you try to log into your AWS account, apart from username and password, you have to enter MFA code as well. That code you will get to your app now. Okay, let me show you. Let me log out here, sign out. So I have logged out from my account. Okay, now I am going to log in. You can click here. You can say sign into the console. Oh, see, I'm entering my username. Next, I'm entering my password. Sign in. Now it is asking MFA code. So what I need to do, I need to open my Authenticator app. When I open, whatever code right now I can see in that app, whatever code right now, that I need to enter to log in. Okay. So right now it is showing 732813. That's it. Now sign in. That means if your phone is not with you, you cannot log into your AWS account. That means tomorrow, even if someone get to know your username and password, they cannot log into your account. It is secure because that code you are getting to your phone in that app. Understood? That is additional layer of security. Clear? So please keep this setup ready so that we'll do practicals and all everything in this account. Fine? Yeah. Once you log in, you can see something like this, console home. This is what AWS home page. Once you log in, this is what we call home page. See, what is AWS, guys? Full form of AWS is what? Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. Amazon company is providing so many services. Those we are going to access through web. Web means internet, through internet. If you want to see all Amazon Web Services, you need to click here. Here it shows all services. Same way, when you type Google here, you can see a dot symbol, correct? If you click that, these are Google products, correct or not? Right? Google products we can call. Google Drive, Google Maps, Gmail, Google Search, YouTube, Android. These are Google products. If you scroll down, see, you'll find so many products. If you click here, Google Workspace, you'll find hundreds of Google products. But all are important? No, all are not important. Few products are important that we use in a daily basis, like YouTube, Google Maps, Google Drive, Google Search. Correct or not? In the same way, AWS means Amazon companies providing so many services. Those we are going to access through web. Those we call Amazon Web Services. If you want to see all those services, you need to click here. You can see dot symbol here. When you click here, these we call modules. Left side, what you are seeing, these we call modules. Inside every module, we have many services are there. For example, if you click on blockchain module, this is one service. Compute module. These are services in compute module. In the same way, we have database module. We have so many modules are there. Game development module. We have IoT module. We have machine learning module. In every module, we have many services are there. That means literally we have hundreds of services are there. Hundreds of services. Can you learn all these services? No, it is impossible. Even if you spend your entire life, you cannot be perfect in all these services. So you don't have to learn every service. We have to learn the services which are important for us. Okay. So no one can learn every service because hundreds of services are there and they keep on adding new services every now and then. Okay. Remember that. Yeah. So here we are going to learn services which are important for us. Literally, we are going to cover all major services which are important for all certifications. Okay. Professional level certifications, that level we are going to cover. Fine. So today we are going to start with our first service. Before that, here you can see it is showing Singapore, correct? Singapore. And if you click this drop down, it is showing many other regions. You can see region. You can see North Virginia, Mumbai, Singapore, Sydney, correct? What are these regions? I told you, right? AWS kept their physical infrastructure in their location. That's what I said. Their location means these are the locations. Okay. So in these locations, AWS kept their physical infrastructure. In general terms, we call data center, but in AWS, we use a word called regions. Okay, so these are the locations where they kept their physical infrastructure, means physical servers, databases, and all. Okay, right. You can choose any region as of now. Okay, I am selecting Singapore. Anyone, that is up to you. So I have selected Singapore. Then you can see here Singapore. I'll tell you why we have selected Singapore. Going forward, I will explain. Now, today we are going to start with our first service, that is under compute module. You can see under compute module, you can see EC2. EC2. Okay. But before we jump into lab, first we should know theory. What is EC2? Why we should learn EC2? Okay. First we'll discuss theory, then we'll jump into lab. Fine. EC2. What is the full form of EC2? EC2 means Elastic Compute Cloud. These are full form, full name. 1E, 1C, 2C. That's why EC2. 2 C's are there at EC2. It's a short name. Why they have given this name, first of all? Cloud means what? It is one of the cloud services. EC2 is one of the cloud services. Okay. Like we have storage service, like many services are there. It is one of the cloud services. That's why they have given name called cloud. Why compute? Here compute means either you can call computer or you can call server, PC, machine, box, or instance. All are same. Guys, all are same, guys. Whenever you use any of these words, all are same. Remember that. In companies, we interchange these words a lot. Sometimes we call server. Hey, launch that server, stop that machine, terminate that instance, okay? Open, log into that box. We use these words interchangeably. All are same, no difference. Remember that. Okay. Most commonly, the words that we use: server, machine, instance. Most commonly, server, machine, instance. In AWS, what they are calling in AWS? Instance. In AWS, they are officially calling it as instance. Remember this. Instance means one server or computer. Simple. Got it? Now onwards, whenever I use the word either server or machine or instance, you can think all are same. But official word they have given as instance. Right? So why they have given compute? That means by using this service, we can launch any number of servers as per our required configuration. For example, I want some 1,000 servers. Okay, each server should have 100 GB of RAM. Each server should have 100 TB of hard disk. Each server should have 100 CPU cores. CPU cores means what? Dual core, quad core, hexa core, octa core. The more cores you get, the more performance you get. Kind of processors, i3, i5 kind of. Okay. See, I want 1,000 servers. Each server should have this configuration. Configuration means CPU RAM details. So I want this setup in a running condition within 1 minute. Within 1 minute. Yes, you will get this setup with the help of this service, because this service is dealing with computers. That means by using this service, you can launch any number of servers as per your required configuration. Within fraction of seconds only, you will get this setup. Got it? Because it is dealing with servers. Like there are some services are there. They deal with storage. Some services they deal with networking, right? That is so. This service is dealing with servers. Understood? So mainly we need Linux servers, correct or not? Being a DevOps engineers, from these clouds, we need to launch Linux servers so that we can install DevOps tools and we can work on them. So to launch Linux servers, what service that we need? This particular service we use so that we can launch Linux servers in which we can able to install DevOps tools. Got it? Okay. Then why they have given name called Elastic? Why? See, elastic means what? It's kind of rubber, right? You can stretch and you can compress it back. Correct? Elastic, elasticity. Means here after launching these servers, after launching, you can increase or decrease the configuration. That means let's say 100 GB is there. But no, say I don't want 100 GB. I want to decrease, reduce to 50 GB. Yeah, you can do that whenever you want. Say no, I don't want 100 TB. For all servers, I want to increase to 200 TB. 200 terabytes of hard disk. Yeah, you can increase. So after launching these servers, you can increase or decrease the configuration whenever you want. That's why elastic. Understood? Let me just repeat. See here. Why they have given name cloud? Because it is one of the cloud services. Why compute? By using this service, we can launch any number of servers as per your required configuration within seconds only. Why elastic? After launching these servers, we can increase or decrease the configuration. Elastic nature is there. That's why elastic. Elastic compute cloud. Understood? Fine. Now let me take two scenarios. Let me take two scenarios here. One is scenario A. This is my laptop. Scenario A. Right now in my laptop, right now, I have 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB of hard disk in my laptop. Right now, I have this configuration in my laptop. Now, I want to increase or decrease this RAM and hard disk without touching my laptop. Can I do that? I'm repeating. Without touching my laptop, can I increase or decrease this RAM and hard disk? No, I cannot do that. Correct or not? I need to take my laptop to repair shop. Then he will open my laptop. Then he will change these things. So without touching my laptop, without opening my laptop, I cannot modify these things. Correct? That means here there is no elasticity. There is no elasticity. Let's take one more scenario. Scenario B. This is also my laptop only. Right now, I'm using 2 GB pen drive. 2 GB pen drive. Now I want to use 4 GB pen drive. I want to use 4 GB. Yeah, I can simply detach and attach 4 GB. Now I want to use 8 GB. Yeah, detach and attach 8 GB. Again, I want to use 2 GB. Yeah, detach and attach 2 GB back. That means here elasticity is there. Why? Because pen drive is an external component. Whenever you want, you can attach. Whenever you want, you can detach. Correct? Without touching your laptop, you can attach and detach. Right? So that's why here elasticity is there. Because it's an external component. Right? But here, why elasticity is not there? Because these are internal components. That's why elasticity is not possible. But here it is possible because these are external components. Right? That's why elasticity is possible. Now, what they are saying in AWS, they are saying that Sai, whatever server that you launch, for that elasticity is there. That is what they are saying in AWS. Correct? That means, how they are giving here in AWS. They are giving everything as an external components. Okay, so here. They are giving operating system separately. They are giving CPU cores separately. They are giving RAM separately. They are giving hard disk separately. They are giving everything separately. Okay. What we do, we choose our required OS. We choose our required RAM. We choose our required amount of hard disk, required number of CPU cores. Then we assemble all of them. Once you assemble, you will get your required configured server. And where you will get one option to give a number. Whatever number you give, you will get those many servers. If you give some 10, you'll get 10 servers. If you give 100, 1,000, you'll get 1,000 servers. See, if you want to design your own bike, instead of purchasing from showroom, you want to design your own bike. Then what do? You collect your required engine, required frame, required tire, required seat, required handle. Then you assemble all of them so that you can design your own bike. Correct or not? Right? Later on, whatever component you want to replace, you can replace easily because you assembled them. Correct or not? Here also same thing. If you want to get a server has mainly these four components: OS, CPU, RAM, hard disk. Correct or not? They are giving everything separately. OS separately, RAM, CPU, hard disk separately. What you do? You choose your required OS, required CPU cores, required amount of RAM, hard disk. Then you assemble all of them so that you will get your required configured server. And whatever number you give, you will get those many number of servers. Got it? So that's how we can do. Later on, since you assembled, you can change all of them easily. You can change all of them. That's why they are giving the word elastic. Elasticity is there. Means you can modify whatever that you want. Understanding, right? Okay. So tomorrow, while working with DevOps tools, after launching these servers, we need to change the configurations many times: CPU, RAM, OS, everything based on requirement. Okay. So that time these things will help us a lot. That flexibility is important for us. Got it? Right. Remember that. Fine. Now let's go deeper into these things. Let's try to understand what operating system they are giving, what CPU cores, how many cores, how much RAM, hard disk they are giving. Let's try to understand. We'll go deeper. Then we'll jump into lab session today. Okay? Right. First, we'll talk about operating systems. What is OS, guys, first of all? You know, right? OS. What is OS? Let's say, see, this is me. This is me. This is my laptop. I cannot talk to my laptop, right? Laptop will not understand my language, right? Laptop is a physical machine. I'm a human being. How can I talk to my laptop? It won't understand my language, right? So that's why I need one mediator who can translate. So that's why I talk to OS. OS will talk to my laptop and it will give instructions back. Then OS will translate that language to me. Let's say you are in some foreign country. They don't understand your language, you don't understand their language. Assume that you have a friend who understands both languages. Then he acts like a translator, mediator. Correct or not? Here also, OS is an agent, a mediator between user and computer hardware. Okay, it is an interface between user and computer hardware. Okay. Now, how many operating systems are there? When I ask this question, I know you will give big lengthy list. You will say, say Windows, Linux, Unix, Red Hat, Ubuntu, iOS, like you will give big lengthy list. But you should understand the origin of these operating systems, from where all of them got emerged. See, guys, there are only two core computer operating systems in the world. There are only two core computer operating systems in the world. The first one is Windows. Second one is Unix. Not Linux, it is Unix. Got it? All other operating systems, they got emerged from these two only. I'm not talking about mobile operating systems. No, I'm talking about only computer operating systems. Understood? Right. First, we'll talk about Windows. Then I'll compare Windows with Unix. Okay. Right? Windows belongs to Microsoft company. Correct? And it is not at all free. If you want to get this Windows OS, you have to purchase that license. You have to pay some money. Correct? That is first thing. Second thing, it's source code. Source code means what? Microsoft company developers, they might have written a lot of code to design this OS. That code that they use to design this OS, that code we call source code. That source code is not open to the world. Not open means you will not get that source code. Even if you pay money also, they will never provide. Okay, that is what we call not open source. Okay, suppose if you get that code, you can modify a little bit, you can design your own operating system. That's it, they will never provide that. That means if at all someone can change that OS, who can change? Microsoft company developers can do. No one else in the world. Got it? Right. See, two things. Its OS is not free. You have to purchase in order to install in your laptop. Second, its source code is not open to the world. Even if you want that code, source code, they will never provide that source code. Right? Okay. In Windows, earlier there used to be Windows XP, Windows 98, Windows Vista. Like, earlier there used to be many operating systems. Correct or not? Every one of you know that one, right? Vista and all many. I'll write from Windows 7 onwards. Earlier there used to be Windows 7, and after that there used to be Windows 8. There used to be, after 8, there used to be Windows 10. And nowadays we are using Windows 11. Correct? Right. Now in all these operating systems, Core OS is Windows only. Correct? That means 95% is pretty same. 95% is pretty same. Earlier, every one of us used Windows 7, correct or not earlier? Now we are using Windows 11. For that, did we take training from any coaching center? No, no need also. Because here in this list, if you know how to deal with any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems. Because Core OS is Windows only, 95% is same. Only 5% changes you will find. See, on top of Windows 7, they added few more features, few new features with respect to just 5% that became Windows 8. On top of that, they have added few more features that became 10, few more features that became 11. Either they are adding new features or they are removing old features, but only 5% only. But 95% is same to same. That's why here, if you know how to handle any one OS, you can very well handle all other operating systems. Right? Okay. This is what we call desktop operating system. Desktop. Why we call desktop? You can install these operating systems in your laptops, personal laptops, office laptops, you can install. Desktops you can install. That's why we call desktop operating system. In Windows, we have one more type of operating system is there. That is what server operating system. Server. What is that server operating system? You must be getting one out. Sai, just now you said server, PC, machine box, all are same. All are same. But server operating system is different. Server operating system means it is having OS plus some softwares. Along with OS, some softwares. This OS only, they have added some additional software. They are giving some softwares as well. That is what we call server operating system. I'll tell you what are the softwares going forward. I'll explain. Okay. Like earlier, there used to be Windows server operating system, Windows 2008, then 2012, then 2016, Windows Server Operating System 2016, Windows Server Operating System 2019, then 2022. The latest one is Windows Server Operating System 2025. These are the latest one. See, here also same thing. Core OS is Windows only. No difference. 95% is pretty same here also. Okay, only 5% changes they have added and they are giving new names. Okay, so server operating in companies, actual servers are right in which we install this operating system. Same normal OS plus some additional software. They are coming with some additional softwares inbuilt. That they are giving name as server operating system. No difference, much, there is no much difference. So here also, if you know in these two lists, if you know how to deal with any one OS in these two, you can very well handle all operating systems. Means you just have to learn any one and you can handle all other. And already you are using Windows laptops, everyone of you at least used at least once. That means you don't have to worry about any of the operating systems. Got it? Right. This is Windows, and I guess many of you already know this one. Now what I do, I'll compare this one with Unix. Unix. Being a DevOps in it, this is very, very important for us. Okay. See guys, unlike Windows, Unix is free. Unix is free. Okay, it is freely available in internet. You can download and you can install in your laptop. That is first thing. Second thing, unlike Windows, Unix source code is open to the world. That means the source code that they use to design this Unix OS, that is freely available in internet. That means you can download that source code, you can modify a little bit, you can design your own operating system. Understanding, right? See, two differences. Windows is not free, Unix is free. Windows source code is not open to the world, Unix source code is open to the world. Since its source code is open to the world, many companies and many individuals, they started taking this Unix source code, started modifying as per their needs, started giving their own names. Okay? One such person called Linus Torvalds. Linus Torvalds. This guy took this open source Unix code, modified as per his needs. Modified as per his needs. He kept his own name called Linux. He kept his own name called Linux. You can see first four letters from his name and the last letter from X. Okay, that is how we got Linux. Let me show you guys his face because he is important for us. Okay, type here Linus Torvalds. He's a guy who designed Linux. Understood? He's the one. Not only Linux, but also one of the very, very important DevOps tools called Git. You can see here, the creator and lead developer of Linux. Not only that, the one he also created Git. One of the most important tools called Git. Git and GitHub we are going to use. So he's the one who designed. That means if you understand Linux properly, then you will understand Git easily. And it is one of the most important DevOps tools. Got it? Fine. You understood how we got this name. In the same way, many companies also started doing the same thing. Many companies, like IBM company took this open source Unix code, modified as per their needs. They started giving their own name called AIX. AIX. Okay. Same. HP company took this open source Unix code, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called HPUX. In the same way, we have Apple company. Apple company took this Unix, modified, and they kept their own name called iOS, or you can call Mac OS. Again, it's a bit controversy. They say that they have designed their own OS completely. Some people say they have taken also from Unix only because almost same features. Okay. And Sun Microsystems. One company called Sun Microsystems. That company also took this Unix code, modified, and they kept their own name called Solaris. We call Solaris. Understood? Right. Now, observe carefully. In all these operating systems, 95% is pretty same. 95% is Unix only. They have added their own features, I said. They have modified as per their needs. Only of 5% only. 95% is same. That means here, if you know any one OS in this list, you can very well handle all other operating systems. 5% you will understand automatically. You don't need someone's help because 95% is common. Got it? Fine. In all these operating systems, except Linux, remaining all are companies. Correct or not? Right. So IBM, HP, Mac, Apple, Sun Microsystem, they are companies. So you are establishing a company means your aim would be to generate more profits. Correct or not? Your aim would be to generate more revenue. If you want to generate more revenue, how can you give these operating systems for free? Correct? That's why neither these operating systems are free, nor their source codes are open to the world. Okay, because companies' aim would be to generate more profits. That's why these are not free, neither their source codes are open to the world. But this Linus Torvalds is very, very good person, kind-hearted person. What he did, he kept this Linux open to the world. Again, its OS is free, its source code he kept open to the world. Okay, open to the world. Now, many companies and many individuals, what they started doing, they started taking this Linux source code, started modifying as per their needs, started giving their own names. Okay, so one such company called Red Hat. Red Hat company took this open source Linux code, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL we call it. Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Understanding, right? Let me just keep it simple. Linus Torvalds took this open source Unix code, modified as per his needs. He kept his own name called Linux. Red Hat company took this open source Linux code now, modified as per their needs. They kept their own name called Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL we call. These companies providing certifications as well. We call RHEL certifications, popularly called as Linux certifications. Okay, fine. In the same way, we have CentOS. CentOS. CentOS means community. You, me, we all formed one group. We formed one community. We took this open source Linux code. We modified as per our needs. We kept our own name called Community Enterprise Operating System. Community Enterprise Operating System. CentOS. Also we can call CentOS. In the same way, we have Amazon Linux is there. Amazon. This Amazon company took this Linux code, modified, they kept their own name called Amazon Linux. We have Ubuntu is there, Ubuntu. Same, some people took this Linux, modified, they kept their own name called Ubuntu. Guys, the Ubuntu, the word, the meaning is teamwork. It's the word took from, African language. The word has taken from African language. The meaning, it indicates teamwork. Ubuntu means teamwork. Okay, that's a beautiful word having beautiful meaning. Remember that. In the same way, we have many other operating systems, like we have SUSE Linux, Fedora. We have Kali Linux. Mostly hackers, they use Kali Linux, Parrot Linux, Mint Linux, like many operating systems are there. So in this list, literally we have 500 plus operating systems are there, 500 plus. Tomorrow, you also can take this Linux code. You can modify as per your needs. You can create, you can design your own operating system. I also can do that. I can give my name, Sai Linux. Anyone can do that. That's why here 500 plus operating systems are there. All are important? No, all are not important. Only top 4. These are important. Okay, Red Hat, CentOS, Amazon Linux, Ubuntu. Only these 4 are important. In those also, some are free, some are not free. Red Hat is not free. CentOS is free. Amazon Linux is not free. Ubuntu is free. Okay, some are free, some are not free. These 4. So in fact, CentOS also nowadays no one is using. It is not so important. Earlier it used to be popular, but nowadays no one is using this one. Mostly in companies we use Red Hat, Amazon Linux, Ubuntu. That's it. Mostly. Okay. And yeah, here also same thing, right? Grandfather is same. 95% is same. Okay. Grandfather is same, right? Okay. That means in this entire list, you just learn any one OS. You will understand all other operating systems. Because 95% features are same to same. Only 5% extra changes you will find. Whatever they have added, you will understand automatically. You will not find many differences. So you just have to learn any one OS from here. You will understand all other. Okay. In our course, in our DevOps class, we are going to use all these operating systems. Red Hat, Amazon Linux, Ubuntu. So that you will understand how to deal with all important operating systems. Got it? Fine. Yeah. See here, some people call Unix administration, some people call Linux administration. All are same. No difference at all. No difference. All are same. If I said, hey, I'm going to teach Linux, I may see before that, What you are seeing in a blue color, we call them as flavors. These blue color operating system, we call flavors of Linux. What you are seeing in a white color, these we call flavors of Unix. Flavors of Unix. Why we call flavors? You know, right? Core ice cream. Ice cream is there. If you add mango color, it will become mango flavor. If you add chocolate color, chocolate flavor. Correct or not? Here also core ice cream is same. Different companies and different individuals, they are adding their own features. That's why we call them as flavors. You can see these are flavors of Linux. These are flavors of Unix. Remember that. Fine. As I said, um, some people call Unix administration, some people call Linux administration, all are same. If I said, hey, I'm going to teach Linux, I may choose any one of the flavors of Linux. If I said, hey, I'm going to teach Linux, so I may take any one of the flavors of Linux to teach Linux. I may choose Red Hat Linux, I may choose Amazon Linux, I may choose Ubuntu, anyone. Okay. And if you learn one, you'll understand remaining also easily. No difference at all. Understanding, right? Fine. In Windows, we don't use a word called flavors. No. In Windows, we call versions. Why we call versions in Windows? See, in Windows, all of them belong to same company, Microsoft company. That's why they released as versions, version 7, version 8, version 10, version 11. But here, each OS belong to different companies, different individuals. That's why they are calling it as flavors. Okay, here we call flavors, here we call versions. Why versions? Because all of them belong to same company in Windows, that is Windows. But here, all of them belong to different companies and different individuals. That's why we call them as flavors. iPhone versions are there, iPhone 12, 13, 14, 15. So when it belongs to same company, then they release as versions by changing the number. Understood? Right. So this is the history of operating systems. Fine. Now, in these operating systems, we can choose any one OS, whatever OS that we want. Got it? For us, all are free. Here, some are free, some are not free, I said, right? But for us, all are free because these operating systems, we are going to access from AWS account. This account they are giving free for 6 months, right? So for us, all are free for 6 months. You can take whatever OS that you want. Understood? Right. So to launch a server along with OS, what else we need to take? We need to deal with RAM, CPU, hard disk. Right. Let's talk about those things as well. Okay. Right. I hope you understood history of operating systems, everyone. Please confirm once, understood or not. Everyone, type yes or no. If you understood, type yes. If not, type no. Okay. Right. History of operating systems. Fine. Now what we do, let's talk about CPU, RAM, hard disk as well. So first we have to select OS. See, this OS, they're calling in AWS as Amazon Machine Image. AMI they call. Amazon Machine Image. They are giving their own name. See, this is what we call pen, correct? This is pen. In English, we call pen. In Hindi, it has different name, kalam. In Bengali, Punjabi, Marathi, Telugu, Tamil, in different Gujarati, in different languages, it has different name, correct or not? But product is same, correct? Product is same. In the same way, here also, generally we call operating systems, generally. But in AWS, they're calling them as Amazon Machine Images, Amazon Machine Image. They're giving their own name. That means when you are dealing with AWS account, AWS, you should call them as Amazon Machine Images. These are Amazon Machine Images. Remember this. Okay, they are giving their own name. Fine. So out of those, we will choose our required Amazon machine image. Nothing but operating system. After that, we have to select CPU cores and RAM. See, earlier they used to provide these two things separately earlier. But some crazy people, what they started doing, they started taking one CPU core, 1000 GB of RAM. Is it a good combination? No. All right. Some crazy people, they started taking 1000 CPU cores, again 1 GB of RAM. No, it's not a good combination, right? Like you are taking one bike, you are attaching bus engine to that. You are taking one bus, you are attaching bike engine to that. There are few things in the world, always you have to buy as a pair, as a set. Correct or not? Right? Like bought pen and cap. You can't say that, hey, I want pen from one shop, cap from another shop. Shoe. Wherever you buy left shoe, right shoe in the same place. Correct or not? Because that is pair, set. So that's why here also, AWS stopped giving these things separately. They started giving these things as a pair, as a set. Like you can see, 1 CPU core, 1 GB of RAM. This is one set. 2 CPU cores, 4 GB of RAM. That is one combination. We can call set or combination. 4 CPU cores, 8 GB of RAM. One more combination. Like that, higher configuration also is there. Like 128 CPU cores. Okay, 4000 GB of RAM. Even 12,000 GB of RAM also is there. Higher configurations are there. I'll show you in AWS account. Okay. Suppose if I give names like A, B, C, D. If I give names like A, B, C, D. If I want to select, you can't select that, hey, I want one CPU core, 4000 GB of RAM. No. You can't select in that way. You can select either A or B or C or D. So that you will get both as a pair. Okay. So they have paired best combinations they are giving as a set. Got it? So that is how they're giving, so that we can get good performance. These combinations or these pairs, they're giving their own name called instance types. Instance type. They're giving their own name. Okay, that means A is one instance type, B is another instance type, C is one instance type, D is one instance type. Fine? Then third one. Third one, we have to deal with hard disk. Correct or not? OS, CPU, RAM, and hard disk. Right? Here you can see. OS, CPU, RAM, and hard disk. Right? Now we need to deal with hard disk. For hard disk also, they are giving their own name called EBS. EBS means Elastic Block Store. They are giving their own name, Elastic Block Store. Now, why they are giving this name? First of all, store means what? Storage. Hard disk is a storage. First of all, hard disk, you can attach any amount of hard disk. There won't be any problem. Any amount of hard disk, no problem at all. Okay. So store means what? Storage. Hard disk is a storage. Fine. Elastic means what? Here also elasticity is there. You can increase the storage, you can decrease the storage whenever you want. What is block then? See guys, there are two types of storages are there. Two types of storages. What are those? One is object storage. Another one is block storage. One is object storage, another one is block storage. What is object storage? Object storage means where we store objects like movies, pictures, songs, Excel sheets, PPTs, PDFs, notepads, Word documents, images, right? These we call objects. Where we store these objects, that storage we call object storage. Example, pen drive, Google Drive. Correct or not? These are examples for object storage. Like MP3, MP4, movies, pictures, songs, and all we keep. So these are examples for object storage, where we store objects. Okay, the place where we store objects we call object storage. Example is pen drive, Google Drive, all of them. Then what is block storage? It is a place where you install OS. where you installing OS, not just keeping the copy. If you want to keep the copy, you can keep in pen drive also. No, I'm saying installing and using that OS. Best example is C drive, the place where you install OS. That storage we call block storage. Example is C drive. Okay. Now you must be getting one doubt. I have a C drive of 50 GB. In that I have installed OS. It took 20 GB. That remaining 30 GB is free. In that I can keep objects also. Yeah, very well. Yes. In C drive, along with installing OS, you can keep objects also. Movies, pictures, songs, we can keep in C drive. We can. Yes, we can. That's why block storage also acts like object storage. Block also acts like object storage. Okay, that means block storage is a place where we can install OS and also we can keep objects, both. But not vice versa. Object storage, only objects. You can't install OS. Correct or not? Right? Remember that. Now, what they're saying here, elastic block storage here. That means it is a place where we can install OS and where you can keep objects as well, both. Understood? Fine. Now, what we need to do? We need to select all of them. Correct or not? You can see. Here we choose our required OS, required RAM, CPU, hard disk. Then we assemble so that we'll get our required configured server, right? And we give number, we'll get those many servers. Same thing we are doing here exactly. We are going to select our required AMI, nothing but operating system. Our required instance type, nothing but CPU RAM combination. Required EBS, nothing but storage. And we are going to assemble all of them so that you will get your required configured server. Correct? That server in AWS, officially they are calling it as instance. Instance. You can call server, machine box, all of them. But officially, I told you right earlier, officially they are using the word called instance. If you see here, as I have already written, you can see. Officially, they are calling it as instance. Yes, they are calling it as instance, but that's okay. You can call server, machine. That's okay, not a problem. Okay. Yeah. So when you combine, you will get one server called instance. Guys, don't get confused. This is instance type. Instance type means combination of CPU and RAM. Instance means combination of AMI, instance type, EBS. That is what instance means, server. Understood? Right. In one place where we give a number, I'll show you today itself. Suppose if you 100, you'll get 100 instances. If you 1000, you'll get 1000 instances. Whatever number you give, you'll get those many. Pretty simple. Understood? Right. Okay. Let me write here. Now onwards, I use the word either instance or server or machine. Remember, any of these words I use. All are same. Okay? Fine. What we do with this theory, we'll jump into lab. Okay? So today we are going to see how to launch Windows instance. How to launch Windows instance. That is what we are going to see today. Okay? Yeah, let's do it then. Let's do it. You must be getting one doubt. Sai, for us, Linux is important. Linux is important, but if you understand Windows, you will understand Linux easily tomorrow. Got it? Fine. Let's do it now. Yeah, I'm going to show you practicals, but you don't do it. Just listen. Okay, because when you do along with me, you will miss some important points. First you listen, you will get the class video, then you can practice later on. Trust me, you will not get any doubt, any error. But when you do along with me, you will be busy in doing practicals, then you will miss some important points, right? That's why just listen my class. You will get theory document, lab document, everything you will get along with this video also. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now what I need to do, right now I have selected Singapore. I'll tell you why I have selected Singapore. Go to compute and select EC2. Select this option, EC2. So what we are doing now, we are going to launch one Windows instance. Windows instance or Windows server. That is what we are going to do. Fine. Yeah. So once you select EC2, you can see something like this. This is what we call EC2 dashboard. All these options are related to this particular EC2 service. Okay. You must be getting one out. So it is showing some billing and all. Yes, it is showing billing. Why? Because mine is not free tier account. I have created many long back, years back. I pay bill every month. But you will not get bill because when you create for 6 months, it is free, right? So you don't have to worry at all. After 6 months, we'll close it, we'll create one more account. So again, 6 months free. We will not get a single rupee of bill. Okay. Now you can see here, all these are zero. Here you can see, I don't have anything. It is completely blank account. That means when you create your account, the way you see, same account, same. Except one security group. That will be there even in your account also. That's a default one. That will be there as it is. Okay. That means I'm showing from the scratch now. Okay. Yeah. You can see here launch instance. Launch instance means launch server. Okay. Click here, launch instance. Here we need to select multiple stages. Simple, like here we give number. Hey, how many servers you want? Here we give some name to identify. We choose OS, CPU, RAM, hard disk and all. We need to select all these stages. Pretty simple. Total we have 7 stages are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now first stage, we have to select number of instances. Hey, how many number of servers that you want? By default, they're giving 1. But say I want 10. I want 50. I want 1000. You just change the number. That's it. Whatever number you give, you will get those many number of servers. Okay. Fine. As of now, since today is first class, I am giving 1 only. Today I want only 1. Going forward, we'll be launching multiple at a time. Okay. Number of instances 1. 1. Then coming to second step. That is name. Name and tag. Means what name that you want to give to this instance. You can give whatever name that you want. Just to identify. My name is Sai. People recognize me with the name Sai. In the same way, you can give whatever name that you want to identify that instance. In companies, they use their own naming convention. In one of my previous companies, they used to give animal names. Cheetah, panther, leopard, kind of. One more company, they used to give company code underscore project code underscore 010203 like that. So different companies, they follow different naming conventions that they will tell you clearly after getting the job. So as of now, I'm giving name as my Windows. My Windows. Okay. You must be getting one doubt. Say, what if I give 100 instances here? What if I want to give different names to different instances? That is not possible here. That is possible when you deal this one with one tool called Terraform. Terraform is one of the DevOps tools. We'll be using this one. When we use this tool, then that is possible. Okay. Yeah, we'll be doing it. We'll be learning that one also. Fine. As of now, I'm giving 1. Okay. You must be getting one out. Say, what if I give, suppose if I give 10, all 10 will have the same name. Remember that. All 10. After launching, you can rename it. After launching, you can change. But while launching, you can't give different names. Fine. Anyways, that we will discuss. As of now, 1 I'm giving and the name I'm giving my Windows. So name my Windows. Then coming to next stage, that is OS. I told you, right? OS, they are calling it as Amazon Machine Image, AMI, right? Yes. You can choose whatever OS that you want from this list. Now you know Amazon Linux, you know Mac OS or iOS, both are same. Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat, SUSE, you know all of them now, except Ubuntu. Except Debian. Debian, I will explain when I talk about OS families going forward. Okay. Since we are going to select Windows, we are going to launch Windows Server, I need to select Windows operating system. Okay. But in Windows, they are not giving Windows desktop operating systems. No. They are giving Windows Server operating systems. You can see in Windows, they are not giving these things. They are giving only server operating systems. Okay. As of now in AWS. Yeah. As you know, all are same, right? You can pick whatever that you want. You can see in this drop down, Windows Server 2025. That is the latest one. 2022, 2019, 2016. Correct or not? You can pick whatever OS that you want. But if you observe carefully, for some operating system, they are giving free tier eligible tag. Free tier eligible. But going forward, you can say for some other operating systems, that free tier eligible tag is not there. Correct? Why are they giving like this? What is the meaning of this one? Simple. I told you, right? AWS account is free for 6 months, but it is not completely free. Not completely. There are some restrictions or the limitations are there. Simple example, guys. You want to purchase one car. You want to purchase one car. You go to car showroom and they will give one test ride, correct? You took that car. You went to Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata. You enjoyed for some 5 to 6 months. And finally you came back and you said, hey, I don't like this car. If you say like this, will they accept? No, they will not accept. First of all, why are they giving that test ride? So that you will understand the luxuries features, whatever they are giving. If you like those features, you will buy that car. That is their intention, correct or not? Right? So they are giving test ride. It doesn't mean that you will do everything, whatever you want. No. There must be limitations, right? Only one round, that too within 1 kilometer, correct? Here also same thing. AWS account is free for 6 months. Why they are giving free? So that in the 6 months, you will understand what all they are giving. If you like them, you will continue to use from 7th month onwards. You will continue to pay the bill. That is their intention, correct or not? So in the 6 months, they are giving free. It doesn't mean that you will do whatever you want. No, there are some limitations. You can't launch, thousands of servers with high configuration. No, there are some limitations. Then Sai, how can we recognize these limitations? Simple. Wherever free tier eligible tag is there, you select only that option in these 6 months so that you will not get any bill. In companies, you can choose whatever you want, no problem. Okay. But as of now, in these 6 months, you select only that option wherever this tag is there so that you will not get any bill. Understood? Right. So here I am going to select Windows Server 2022. 22 is a stable one that we are using in companies right now. That's stable one. So select 2022. And yes, it is coming under free tier. So no problem at all. Fine. And at every stage, you can see many options like, username, that virtualization, ID, many things they are giving. These I'll be explaining going forward. Okay. I'm skipping some options. Will be discussed going forward because if I explain everything in one class, it creates confusion. Whatever I'm leaving as of now, going forward, we'll be discussing one by one. Clear? Right. So Windows Server 2022. I have selected. Yes. Amazon machine image. Windows Server 2022. Fine. Then come into next one. Instance type. Instance type means, as I already told you, it is a combination of CPU and RAM. CPU. vCPU means CPU. GAB memory. RAM also we call memory, right? Correct or not? Both are same. Either memory or RAM. You can say GIB or GB, both are same as of now. Okay, no difference much. I mean, there is a difference, but I will explain in Kubernetes class. GB versus GIB. KB versus KIB. You know GB, right? But they are giving in GIB. There is a difference that you will understand in Kubernetes classes. As of now, leave it. Both. As of now, you can think both are same. Fine. I told you, right? They are giving as a combination. You can see 2 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM. If you click this drop down, you can see 4 CPU, 16 GB. If you keep going, you can see higher configuration, right? 8 CPU, 16 GB, 64 CPU, 128 GB of RAM. Like if you keep going, you'll find higher configuration as well. You can see 96, 192, like that. So they are giving as a combination. Now you should recognize them, correct? That's why they are giving names like T3 micro, T3 small, T3 nano. Just they are giving names so that we can recognize them easily. Now which one we need to select? Yes, again you can see they are giving free tier eligible, T3 micro. Multiple, they are giving many other instance types also. As of now, we'll go with this one, T3 micro, where we are getting 2 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM, and they are giving free tier eligible. Okay, select that. You must be getting one doubt. Sai, in DevOps classes, we need servers with high configuration. Yes, that time we will go with high configuration. Uh, we have other free tier options also there. I'll show you going forward. Okay. So as of now, T3 micro, I'm selecting T3 micro, where we are getting 2 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM. Then after that, key pairs. What is key pair? See, key pair is a file having some content, okay, having content that we use to log into our instance. It is just like a password. In order to log into your instance, this server, we need password, but they are not giving password. Instead of password, they are giving one file having lot of content. So why are they not giving password? Because password is not secure. If I show you password, you'll remember easily, correct or not? But if a file having lot of content, you can't remember that content. That's why it is secure. So key pair is a file having some content that we use to securely log into our instance. You can see key pair is used to securely connect to your instance. Understood? Right. Let me show you. Click here, create key pair. We need to create it. Create key pair and give whatever name that you want. Any name to that file. Let's say what is today's date, 25. And what we are doing, we are launching Windows. So I'm giving 25 Windows. Any name, that is up to you. Any name. See here we have different types of keys are there. Different formats of keys are there. Okay. We have dedicated key pair classes there. There I'll be talking about these things clearly. So as of now, don't change anything. Keep it as it is. As it is. Okay. Once you click here, create key pair, one file will be downloaded with the name 25 Windows .pem. That's the default format. PEM means privacy enhanced mail. Privacy enhanced mail. That is one of the formats, just like Notepad, nothing more than that. Fine. So just click here, create key pair. Yes, you can see 25 Windows .pem. Correct or not? If you open that, just like a Notepad, okay, select any format. What is this? This is the file having some content. This one we used to log into our instance. Even though I'm showing to you, can you remember this one? No, you can't remember this one. Correct or not? That's why it is secure. Understood? Right. Okay. Once you download, then that name will get selected here automatically. You can see 25 Windows. Okay. Let me give here. Key. That is 25 Windows.pem format. Then coming to next stage. What is that? Networking. Guys, actually we have dedicated network class is there. Dedicated. There I'm going to explain everything about networking clearly. But as of now, you should know few concepts as of now. Okay, you can see network. What do you mean by ports, guys? Ports. P-O-R-T-S. Ports. You might have heard it many times, right? What do you mean by port? See here, this is my class. Assume that I'm conducting offline classes. Assume. So every day you are coming to my class every day. So if you want to enter inside my class, I need to open entrance door. Correct? Then only you can come inside my class, you can sit. If you want to go out, I need to open exit door. Then only you can go outside. So just like the way classroom is having both entrance and exit doors, in the same way, every machine, every server, every instance, even your laptop also having some ports. Okay. What is port? Port is a kind of door to your instance. It's a kind of door. Those we call ports. Let me show you. See here. This is my laptop's browser. I'm typing Google here. You can see when I type Google, immediately it is showing Google page. Correct or not? When I type IRCTC, it is showing IRCTC website. So what is happening at backend actually? What is happening at backend? This is my laptop. Where it is right now, I am basically from Pune. I am based in Pune. Okay, so this is location in Pune. This is Google server. Where is Google server? Assume that somewhere in US. Assume. The moment I type Google in my laptop's browser, the request from my laptop is going to Google server like this, loading that Google website. Response is coming like this. Okay. So this is what we call outgoing request. This is what we call incoming response. Together we call web traffic. Then I can able to see Google page. That is exactly what you are seeing right now here. Correct? So my request is going to Google server through this port, entrance port. Response is coming out through exit port. Exit port. Okay. So these we call ports. Okay. These we call ports. Port is a kind of door to your instance, to your machine, through which these outgoing requests, incoming responses will flow. Okay. This we call incoming port, outgoing port, entrance port, exit port, inbound port, outbound port, inbound, outbound. We can use different names. Okay. So how many ports are there? Even same with IRCTC. This is IRCTC server. Assume that somewhere it is in Delhi. When I type IRCTC, say my request will go to IRCTC server, load that website, response will come like this. Then I can say IRCTC web page. Suppose if the server is down. Server is down means what? Ports will be blocked automatically. Then when I type Google, the request cannot go inside. Response cannot come. Then here it throws error message that, hey, server is not reachable. Understanding, right? So ports are kind of doors to your instance. Then Sai, how many ports are there? We have total 0 to 65535. These many ports are there. Even your laptop also having these many ports. Every machine has these many ports, 65535. When I use the word port, I mean to say both combination of entrance and exit, both together. When I use the word shoe, shoe means left shoe, right shoe, together. Remember that. When I said, hey, open a port, that means both entrance and exit, both together, combination. Remember that. Okay. Say all these ports are important? No, all are not important. Only few ports are important. What are those? 3389, 22, 80, 443 as of now. I don't say that remaining are not important. No. Remaining ports also important. As of now, remember these. 3389, 22, 80, 443. These ports are important as of now. But human brain cannot remember ports easily. Human brain cannot remember numbers easily. That's why they have assigned some names. See, in my phone, so many phone numbers are there. I can't remember phone numbers. That's why I save these numbers with some names. Mom, dad, friend, correct or not? So that names human brain can remember easily. In the same way, since we can't remember numbers, that's why they have assigned some names. Those are RDP, here SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. Now you don't have to remember these numbers. You remember these names. Fine? Now, what we are doing today, what we are doing, today We are launching, this is my laptop. It is in Pune. We are launching one Windows server. Where? In Singapore. That Windows server we are launching where? In Singapore location. You remember it? Initially, I selected Singapore. That means this instance is being launched where? In Singapore region. In Singapore, wherever their region is there, in that location, this will be physically launched in Singapore location. Got it? So you can choose any region. As of now, we have selected Singapore. So this is right now, it will get launched in Singapore. Fine. Now, I am in Pune. This Windows instance I am launching in Singapore. Correct? Okay. After launching, I need to access that server. Then only I can do some operations here. That means my request should go like this. Should load its entire screen. Response should come. Correct or response should come. These what outgoing request, incoming response. Then I can work on this machine. Correct or not? That means, do I need to open ports or not? Yes, I need to open ports. I need to open ports. What port you need to open? RDP. Remember, remote desktop protocol. Windows means RDP only. Blindly mug it up. Windows means RDP. Remote desktop protocol. So I need to open RDP port. Means both entrance and exit. Okay. RDP is a default and dedicated port for Windows. Tomorrow we launch Linux server. For Linux, we use SSH, secure shell. Okay. HTTPS also we'll discuss tomorrow when we deal with web servers. Got it? Fine. Today I need to open a port called RDP. Then only I can able to use this instance. Fine. Remember RDP. But already they are giving RDP here. Allow RDP traffic. How do they know that I need RDP? Because we have selected Windows OS here. Everyone in the world, they know that Windows means RDP only. That's why already they are giving RDP. Because Windows means RDP only. That's it. There is no question here. Okay. So already they are opening RDP ports for us. Fine. That means here under networking section, we don't have to do anything because whatever port that we want, already they are giving. So you can skip this section as of now. Because already they are giving RDP ports. So this one, they are calling it as security group. You can see here, they are calling it as security group. Why they are calling it a security group? These ports are dealing with security. And going forward, we are going to group many ports. Many ports we are going to group going forward. So group of ports dealing with security. That's why we call security group. Also we call firewall. Firewall you heard, right? Many times. Firewall means what? Group of ports. If someone said, hey, open firewall, means open ports. Block firewall means block the ports. Simple. Got it? Fine. So here I'm leaving as of now because already they're giving RDP. That is what we call security group. Then coming to next stage, the final stage, that is storage. Already they're giving 30 GB. You can see here, they're giving 30 GB. Okay. Either you can call root or C. Either you can call drive or volume storage. All are same. You know, right? C drive in Windows we call C drive. Right? Generally in Linux we call root drive in Linux. But that's okay. We can interchange. No problem at all. Okay. Where my OS is there. Here either you can call drive or volume or storage. All are same. Drive, volume, storage, all are same. See here, root drive, or you can call root volume. That means what? Today it is my C drive, correct or not? C drive. They are giving root volume. Root volume means what? It is my C drive today because it is Windows, right? C drive. For C drive, they are giving 30 GB. But no, say I want more. Yeah, you can change. Let's say I want 50, give 50. I want 100, give 100. I want 500, you can give 500 GB. Whatever number you want, you can give. Simple. Say C drive is fine, but I want D drive, one more drive. Yeah, simple. Add new volume, you can see. They are giving 8 GB for D drive. No, say I want 100 GB. You can have any number of drives. For each drive, you can have any amount of storage. That is up to you. Okay, for up to you. Understood? You can have one more drive. Okay, E drive. Maybe I want 50 GB, right? See, all these are, I told you that EBS volumes. You can see EBS. Already I have explained, right? Elastic Block Store. But out of them, you should recognize your C drive, where your OS is there. That's why for C drive, they're giving root volume. Root means it is your C drive. That's the meaning. Means where your OS is there. Then say how much storage we can get and how many drives. See, overall free tier eligible customers can get up to 30 GB. 30 GB is free as of now. That's why you can remove remaining these two drives, remove, and as of now take 30. Going forward, actually, they're giving one more option called extended free tier. Extended free tier. That time we will take higher configuration, but still we will not get bill. Okay, that I will explain in DevOps classes. Because in DevOps, we need higher configuration. Understood? But as of now, you try to be in free tier. That is 30 GB. You can see free tier eligible customers can get up to only 30 GB. That's why select 30 GB only. In that 20 GB will be consumed for OS. Remaining 10 GB you can utilize for yourself. Got it? Fine. C drive having 30 GB. That's it. Over. Once everything is over, you can verify once again. If everything is good, then you can click here, launch instance. Click here. After launching, if you scroll down, see, they will assign one unique ID. Once you launch, they will assign one unique ID. Okay. And scroll down and click here, view all instances. Now you can able to see your instance, which is running absolutely fine. This is the name that we have given. Correct? These are ID allocated by AWS, unique ID. It is running absolutely fine in Singapore region, in Singapore data center. Right now, it is physically running. Having T3 micro means one CPU, two CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM. Correct? Right. Let's try to access this instance. Let's try to access. Right now, this is my Windows instance, which is running in Singapore location. This is my laptop. Where it is in Pune right now. Already we have opened ports, RDP, correct or not? See, ports are opened already. Opening ports means both, incoming and outgoing, both. That is the default behavior. Okay, RDP ports already, they themselves, they have opened. Ports are opened, it doesn't mean that you straight away you can able to access your instance. No, that is not possible. See here, you want to go to your friend's house or relative's house. You have seen house doors are opened. House doors are opened, it doesn't mean that straight away you go inside house without taking their permission. No, that is not acceptable. No. You have to knock the door. You have to take their permission. Here also same thing. My laptop should take the permission of this Windows instance. How to take? Simple. This Windows instance having IP address or DNS. Guys, as of now, think both are same. This is address. If you want to go to your friend's house, you should know house address. This is kind of address, IP or DNS. As of now, both are same. In networking class, I will explain the differences. It has username. It has password. All three we have to enter here. That is equivalent to taking permission. Understood? Right. So let's enter all of them. The first one, I'm going to enter DNS name of my Windows instance. Second, I am entering username of Windows instance. I am going to enter password of Windows instance. Okay. So all of them belong to Windows instance. I am going to enter in my laptop. But where you are going to enter in your laptop? You are going to enter in your laptop in one application called remote desktop connection. Remote desktop connection. In that, I'm going to enter all these details. So who is giving this application? AWS is giving this application. We don't have to worry. When they give this application, in which already they are giving DNS name, username also inbuilt. They are giving these two. So what else we need? We need only password. But are they giving password? No. They are giving this file. But we need password, right? See, they have given PEM file. Correct or not? But I need password. What we do? We convert PEM to password. We convert this PEM file to password. So how to convert? No problem. AWS is giving one option. Sai, we need password. Directly they can give password. Why they are giving PEM file? That's what security. Okay, if they give password, if I show like this, you will remember easily, correct or not? That's why they are giving a file having lot of content so that no one can remember, it is secure. Whenever you want, you convert that PEM file to password and you can able to access. That is secure. Understood? Right. That's it. Once you do it, then you can able to access your instance like this. Pretty simple. Understood? Let's do it step by step. First, let's download this application, remote desktop connection application. How to download? Select your instance. Click here, connect. Click on connect. Then you can see RDP client, remote desktop protocol client. Click that. In this, download remote desktop file. You can see download. This is what? Remote desktop connection application. AWS is giving, correct? This has username and DNS name. I told you, right? This one, in this, both DNS name, username, both will be there. Okay. What all I need is password. Okay. How to get the password? I need to upload PEM file. I need to convert to password. Where I can do that? Here. You can see. Get password. Get password. Click that. It is asking, Sai, upload your PEM file. PEM file also we call private key. Remember that. PEM file also we call private key. Click here, private key. Go to downloads. Yeah, this is your PEM file. Sometimes you may not find this file here. That time what you do in this drop down, select all files, all files. Then definitely you can able to see that file. Okay, select that file and click on open. That file content will be uploaded here. You can see file content. Done. Now decrypt password. Decrypt. That's it. Now I got the password. Where is password? That is this one. That you can see. It's pretty complex password. Right? What you do? Just copy that. If you click here, that square box symbol, that will get copied. Keep it in a safe location. Okay. So I have saved here in my notepad. Fine. That's it. Now click here, cancel. What I need to do? I just need to run this application. Run this application, enter password. This is on remote desktop connection application. Run it. Double click on it. Then click here, connect. Click on connect here. Is it asking for DNS name and username? Is it asking? No. Why it is not asking? Because DNS name, username already they are there in that. We just have to enter password. So enter password. Already we have copied, enter, and that's it. Click on OK. And click on yes. They are asking for some security certificates. Just click on yes. That's it. So what is happening right now? The request from my laptop, which is in Pune, is going to the Windows server, which is in Singapore, loading that entire screen, and response is coming back now. Okay, that means now here I can able to see that Windows instance screen. Here I can see. That is what right now you are seeing. This also we call remote connection or remote access. You can use different words. Here you don't have to do anything. Everything will get connected automatically, network and everything. You just have to click here, yes. The setup, everything will be ready in an automated way. You don't have to do anything. Got it? Now what we do, let's verify whether everything is correct or not. Everything is correct or not. You can use this option to minimize. You can see, minimize this one. Right now, this should have 30 GB, correct? C drive 30, 2 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM, Windows 2022. Let's verify whether everything is correct or not. Yeah. How to verify? You can see here File Explorer, this option, this folder option, right? That we call File Explorer. Select that. Go to this PC. This PC. What you can see? C drive only. The two, 30 GB, correct or not? You can see 29.9. Small amount will be reserved for some special purpose. 30 GB only around. In that, 20 GB is being consumed for OS. Remaining around 10 GB is free. 8 point something. That you can utilize for yourself. Fine. We have selected only one drive. That is what you can see here. Then what about CPU, RAM and all? You can see, go to this PC, right click, go to properties. Properties. What is RAM here? Installed RAM, or you can call memory, 1 GB. Correct or not? T3 micro, 2 CPU cores, 1 GB of RAM. Correct? What is the OS? Windows Server 2022 OS. So whatever we have selected, same options here. Now this one, this instance, it runs with 1 GB RAM speed. It will not take my laptop's RAM, no. Whatever you allocate, it will run with that RAM. Got it? Fine. Let me just close it. Here you can see this Microsoft Edge browser. You can open that one. You can download Google Chrome if you want. You can do whatever operations that you want. Okay. Suppose I want to copy something from my laptop to this instance. What you can do? Yes, you can do that. Simply you can click this one. You can see restore. That's what. Reduce the screen size. Yeah, Control C, Control V will work easily. For example, I want to copy this file. Control C. Come here. Control V. That's it. Wait. This option they might have modified. Let me try once again. Control C. Control V. It's not working. Okay. Maybe they might have modified. Let's try with the drag and drop. They have modified. That's okay, not an issue, because they keep changing every now and then. Every now and then upgradations will be there. Okay, that anyways I'll tell you how to copy and paste. Definitely, they might have given definitely other option. Okay. So that is how you can do. What are the real-time use cases, guys, here? What are the real-time use cases? Simple. Being a DevOps engineer, majority of the tools that we have to install in Linux. But some tools, they do support Windows as well. Some tools, they do support Windows as well. That time, do we install those tools in our personal laptops? No. We launch one Windows instance like this from AWS account. We install DevOps tool here and we work on them. Because we need high configured servers in companies. Got it? We can't increase our laptop's configuration, right? So we use like this. Okay, your company is working, in your company, so many developers, so many testers are there. Developers, they want to write a lot of code. Testers, they want to test these so many things. For that, they might need servers with different configurations, different CPU, different RAM and all. They don't use their laptops. No, they come to these cloud accounts. They launch instances like this. They work on them. Okay. Your company is working on gaming application. They are designing game application. For that, we need servers having high configuration. Okay. The time same, we come to AWS, we launch high configured server, we work on them. Movies, having high graphical visual effects, like these, Avatar movie, MCU series, and Bahubali movie. Wherever you see high visual graphical effects, to work on them, they need servers having high configuration. Correct or not? They don't buy physically. No, they come to these cloud accounts, they launch server like this, they use it. Understood? Even these Reliance, DMart, Walmart, at the end of every month, they have to do larger calculations. For that, they need server with high configuration. Same, they come here, they launch and they use it. Any cloud. Today we launched one server from AWS, right? AWS cloud. The same thing you can do from Azure cloud, GCP cloud also. Same thing we can do, no difference. Just names are different. Okay, here we call instance in AWS. In Azure, they are calling Azure VM. Okay, like that, they are giving names differently, but concepts are almost same. You take any cloud. Anyways, we'll discuss those also. Once you finish your work, what you do? You can see close. This one, just close it and click on OK. Closing this one doesn't mean you stopped your instance. No, just you disconnected the connection. Disconnected the connection. Okay. So whenever you want, you can access any number of times. Got it? Right. And second thing, I'll show you going forward. Here, everything we can change. That's why elasticity is there. Elastic. We can change everything here. Okay, that I'll be showing you in upcoming classes. Right? You just disconnected the connection. Okay. But your instance is running absolutely fine. You can see it is still running. So that's why once you finish your work, what you do, select your instance state, stop. If you stop, you can start. Okay, if you stop, you can start again. You will get your data, everything back, no problem. It's kind of shutdown option in your laptop. Today you can shut down, tomorrow you can start again. When we use reboot, when you install any software, that time we use reboot. So that your OS will recognize that software. Okay. Hibernate option they are not giving, you can ignore it as of now. Terminate means what? Delete. Means you will lose this instance forever. You will not get it back. You will lose your instance, your data, everything. You will not get it back. Mostly in companies we run web servers. Those we don't stop. We keep them running always. Some instances we launch for testing purpose. Once we finish our work, we terminate. Some instances, after finishing our work, we stop. Next day again we start. It depends on type of that instance. Okay, our requirement. Fine. I'm repeating. If you stop, you can start tomorrow, no problem. You'll get your data back. But if you terminate, you cannot get it back. You must be getting one out. What if I terminate accidentally? Then I will lose my entire data. The drive and all, everything I lose. So how can I get it back? No. First of all, you cannot select this option accidentally. Going forward, I'm going to explain. Accidental termination protections are there. Accidental termination protection option is there. Once you enable, then it won't allow you to terminate accidentally. We'll discuss going forward. Okay. But as of now, see, after today's class, I don't need this one anymore. Correct or not? That's why what I do, I terminate. Click here, terminate. And it is asking, Sai, are you sure you want to terminate? Yes, click here, terminate. That means I am losing this one forever. I can't get it back anymore. Once you terminate, this entry will be here for next 1 hour. After 1 hour, this entry will be disabled automatically. Okay, fine. That's it. That is how we launch, we access, and we terminate Windows instance. Understood, everyone? Right. That is all about today's class. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'll just quick 1 minute summary. What we did today. What all we did today. Initially, we have discussed Today we discussed what is cloud. Then we discussed what is AWS cloud. Then we have seen how to create AWS account. Then we have seen what is EC2 service. Then we have seen how to launch Windows. How to launch, access and terminate Windows instance. That's what we have seen today. I hope you understood. You will get this class video by today afternoon, and documents, theory document, lab document you will get. So coming to tomorrow, what we are going to do tomorrow? Tomorrow also, complete lab. Complete lab. Tomorrow we are going to see how to launch and access Linux instance. How to launch, access and terminate Linux instance. Then how to deal with web servers. We'll create our own web servers. VERS, web servers. Then third one, load balancer. What is load balancer? You know, right? These Amazon, Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy. Their servers, they never go down, correct? Facebook, Instagram. I mean, these servers never go. Generally, they don't go down. So how they are managing? Because of load balancer. Okay. So when you use this one, then you will never lose yours. Even though if you lose your server, your website will be accessible to customers. You can make sure that your website should be always reachable. You can do that with the help of load balancer. Anyways, we'll discuss tomorrow. This is what tomorrow's agenda. Complete lab. Tomorrow also complete lab. Understood? Right. Yeah, that's it from my side for today. Tomorrow also same link. Whatever class link you are using, same link, same time. Understood? Right. Yeah, that's it from my side for today. I hope you understood. Now, those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Those who have doubts, who want to talk to me personally, you also can leave. You can call me after 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock to my number. Those who have doubts, who want to talk to me now, please stay back. I will clarify your doubts now. Okay? Yeah, just raise your hands, those who have doubts, who want to talk to me. First, I will talk to you, then I'll come to your chart questions. Okay? Everyone understood or not? Please confirm, type yes or no. Understood or not, everyone. If understood, type yes. If not, type no. No problem. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fine. Yeah. Everyone will get chance. Okay. So stay back. Those who have doubts. Okay. Those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Fine. Go ahead, Ravindran. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, sir. The class is very good for me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just want to know one thing. You said the GP, 1 GP, and then CPU, vCPU. I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
how.
See, as of now, remember GB. Okay. GB, you know, right? You know, KB, GB, kilobyte, gigabyte, megabyte, MB. Correct or not? You
Yeah,
remember these names. We'll discuss Kubernetes classes. Kubernetes. In that, I will explain why they are giving like this, GIB. Why they are giving like this. There is a small difference. Just like kilometer, mile. Correct or not? There's a difference. 1 kilometer, 1 mile. But there's a
yeah,
difference. Correct or not? Similar
yeah.
difference is there. This one we call gigabyte. This one we call GB byte. I'll explain in Kubernetes classes. As of now, you can remember like GB, gigabyte only. Okay, as of now. Fine?
Sure. Yeah. And one more thing, can you go up
Wait.
this whiteboard?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, here
Hmm.
you see the name, A, Windows, and key 15G PEM file.
Hmm.
So in this PEM file, you showed we can download one file and we can launch the instance. And
Correct.
launch means we can access the physical. So
Hmm.
instead of that, do we have any other option to
Yes. Other ways are there. What
other
we do
ways?
going forward, we are going to create our own user accounts. We
Yeah,
are going to set up permissions and we are going to log in as a normal user. Okay, then normal user means we can control the permissions, privileges, everything. Okay, that you'll be understanding when we discuss user administration part. Yes, there are other ways also there.
Other ways. So
Yes.
yeah, if you are launching means we can only access that Windows.
No, others also can access. That's what. When we create user accounts, when we allow them to log in, we can control their permission. Suppose in this instance, you also can launch from your laptop. You also can log in. Okay. For that, I need to create user account. I need to give permissions and all everything. Okay.
Okay. So you said inbound, outbound. So in the inbound, outbound, we need to restrict. Then only we can able to access. Otherwise, like
Yes.
publicly or privately. Is that right?
Correct. We need to open. Then only anyone can log in. Otherwise, no one can log in.
So now
Okay.
anybody can log in as
Anyone.
per. Okay.
Going forward, what we'll do? We can allow only certain people to log in. Okay,
Yeah.
that we can do in ports. But for that, first we should know networking concepts. That's why we have separate session is there. I will explain. Okay, that's why
Okay.
these ports are dealing with security. We can restrict who can log in, who cannot log in. Tomorrow, suppose if we found any suspicious IP address, we can block it so that
Okay.
they cannot access our website. Understood?
Yeah, only one doubt. If I have API in one side, one of the server, if I need to restrict that server, only need to access the our
That
instance.
also we can do. Your
We can
question
do.
was, I want to allow only one server to access. That also we can do. Literally,
Okay.
we can do whatever we want in cloud. That is the flexibility they are giving.
Sure.
Understood?
Yeah, understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, Narendra, go ahead. Narendra, you can unmute yourself and you can
Hi,
talk.
Sai.
Hello, Narendra.
Yes, I want to ask, is there any limitation of changing the size of AWS server if you want to
Yes,
change?
there is a upper limit. I told you, right? It's a elastic means what we can do whatever we want, but nothing in this world is unlimited. Correct or not? There's a
Yes,
limit
sir.
for everything. I'll tell you what is the maximum size we can take, how much CPU, RAM, and all. There's a limit. I'll give. We have dedicated classes there. All limitations. Those
Okay.
limits also we call soft limits. Soft. That means, how many instances you can launch. Let's say 100. I'm giving random number. Let's say 100. They have given limitation that in one account you can launch only 100. But you want more. Then what we need to do? We need to contact AWS that, hey, as per my requirement, I need more. This is my requirement. If you raise a request, then they will increase the limit. That is how we can do. So limit is there, but that is soft limit. When we contact them, they will increase that limit based upon our requirements. Understood?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
From changing from T3 micro to T3 large, it's a offline process, correct?
Few things we can do while running. Few things we can do after stopping only. Yes, changing CPU and RAM can be done only once you stop your instance. You can't do in a running stage. But you can change hard disk size, capacity, and all while running itself. Okay?
Okay, got it.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. These, anyways, we are going to see how to modify and all. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Karan, go ahead.
I have a doubt that is the same class as the demo session.
No. Demo was different. Like in
Uh,
previous
we we
classes,
we just started the classes, right?
you attended my demo previous class?
No,
Acha, okay. This is the first class.
yeah,
Demo
because
was different. Don't worry. Today, just ping me. We will be sharing the demo video also. You can go through it. After demo, this is the first class.
okay.
Okay, right.
Because I am new to DevOps, so I don't
Okay,
have the
okay.
basics and all. But
Right.
I have
First, you
interest
need
in.
to, for that, you need to watch my demo class first to understand everything. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
thank you, sir.
Thank you. See, in projects, we will, in going forward in DevOps, we don't take small configuration, we take higher configurations. I told you, right, there is one more option called extended free tier. Okay, we will take high configuration, but still we don't get bill. That feature they are giving for students for learning purpose. So we'll be using that one extensively. High configurations we'll use, but we don't get any bill for that. That we'll be doing it going forward. Okay. Next, Guru Teja, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Sai. Good
Hi,
morning.
Guru.
Actually, I have some basics, how to, create a Windows instance or Linux instance, but I would like to, get some knowledge on the multi-cloud.
Mm.
And I would like to know whether we are able to, anyway, we will discuss about the AWS services. Can we integrate those with our actual projects? Like, if
We
any
have to do it. That is the reason. See, whatever we are learning now, everything will be using heavily in our projects.
yeah.
Got it? Whatever we are learning, everything we are going to use in our projects. Remember that. See, today you have seen how to launch Windows instance. Tomorrow, we are going to launch instance like this, in which we are going to install DevOps tool and we are going to work on them. Understood?
Yeah, actually, I have background of Java. We mainly implement the Spring Boot application. So we would like to, connect with this SQS or email service like that. Can we integrate those services in our?
Very well. Yes, we can. We can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. That is all.
Yeah. Next, Lokesh, go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, this is my first class.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
Go
how
ahead.
do I get the demo class?
Just ping me, either me or admin team. We'll be sharing that demo video along with today's class video. Also, we'll share. You can just go through it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other question is, we converted that compile into password, right? Yeah. That password is for long standing, or every time we need to generate password?
You can, that is, once you convert, that's a fixed password.
Fixed
Okay.
password.
Once you convert, that is a fix. Okay. Yeah. Generally, what we do, we don't show in public domains. Like I'm taking class, that's the reason I have shown you. Generally, what we do, we keep it in a safe place, secure.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And the other question is, I'm new to DevOps and how it's going to impact, like I don't have any background. How much hard work I need to do, or what
Do
is your
one thing,
suggestion?
Lokesh. Just call me once. I will explain clearly. Okay. Since you missed the demo class. You have you got message from admin team? Any message,
Yeah,
WhatsApp message,
I got
anything?
message from my team.
There you'll find our number. Even you'll find the demo video also. You'll find the details. Okay. So just contact me once. We will talk. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Jagdish, go ahead. Jagdish Singh. Jagdish Singh, go ahead.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, Jagdish, go
Hi,
ahead.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't attend the demo classes and I don't have any video about that. And today is the first class I have joined.
Okay.
So, first of all, I would like to know about the demo and all. And second thing is that I'm working as a IT support executive. So, for the DevOps, it is like it's fine for means there is any coding required for that or it's fine
No,
IT support.
coding is not required. Here we are going to
Okay.
use scripting we are going to use. That is very easy. That anyways, I'm going to teach here
Okay.
itself, scripting. Okay. How
Okay.
many
How
years
long is this
experience?
class will be? Almost 15 years, but I'm into hospitality. Like I'm working in Dubai,
Okay.
one of the five-star hotels. Like I'm handling all hardware network and switches and all,
Okay.
and hospitality softwares, micros and all. So this is the first time I'm attending any DevOps classes.
Okay.
So
So you
I
did
would
not
like
go
to
through
know
my
about.
demo also, right? Correct?
No, today only I joined. That's why I'm
Okay.
asking about
Got
that
it.
domain.
Do
Yeah,
one
I
thing.
want to
Just
know
call
more
me.
about it. Yeah.
Call me once. Okay. I'll be explaining clearly and I'll be sharing the demo video as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. There are a lot of queries right now, but I'll talk to later. Better. Okay.
Contact me through WhatsApp. Okay. WhatsApp. Fine.
May I know your number, please? Can I
Have you
get?
got any message from admin team? WhatsApp message?
Yeah. Because this link I got through that only.
Yeah. In that you will find the number there below. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Is this your number or your team's number?
Admin number, there you'll find my number also. Or even if
Okay.
you ask them, they will give my number. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
70
Thank you.
324 14609. You see my number 70324144609. Okay. WhatsApp.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Shafin. Shafin, go ahead.
Hey, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my question is like my primary tech stack is into Python style, and I see that there's Maven and then there's Jenkins file. I understand that it is mostly from the Java part. Like if we are talking about Maven, it's all about Java.
Java, correct.
So how much of an expertise that you need a person to have?
No. You don't have to have any Java knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay, I
that's
told you
right.
right, in my demo, developers will be there separately. They will take care. Here we use Maven for build that happens automatically. You don't have to understand the code for that. Got it? Right.
Yep.
Pretty easy tool. Simple. Maven is in fact, in DevOps tools, some are big tools, some are small tools. Maven comes under a pretty small one. Okay, easy to build. Anyways, we will discuss that one. You don't have to have any Java knowledge for that. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Anyone who want to talk to me, raise your hands. Then I will go to chart section. Anyone want to talk to me now? Yes, Amit, go ahead.
Hi, Sai.
Hello, Amit.
Actually, I wanted to know, so in this AWS course, which resources you cover, like EC2, IAM, and
We
S3
are
apart
covering
from...
all major services which are important, for us to be administrator, complete AWS, and also for certification. You can go through the syllabus, you will understand, like EC2, S3, VPC, IAM, Route 53, CloudFormation, CloudTrail, Elastic, many services are there. Okay,
Lambda and API
Lambda
gateway?
also is there. Yes. Lambda, when we discuss Lambda, in that API comes into picture. Lambda also is there.
Okay. Apart from that, Sai, currently we are using the AWS console. So when we start the Terraform, so we
Terraform
will
we'll discuss later. Once you know
Yes.
AWS completely, then the same thing we are going to do with the help of Terraform.
So we provision these resources through Terraform also or not?
Yes, definitely we are going to provision.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
That's it.
Yeah. That's what. For that, first you should know graphical. Then we can switch to coding part, the Terraform part. Okay.
Okay. Lots of projects are not allowing the AWS console. That's why I'm asking this.
In projects, we are going to use AWS also, but with the help of Terraform. We don't do graphically manually. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone? Just raise your hand who want to talk to me. Coming to charts, Amruta is asking. I missed. Okay, go ahead. Rubarani, go ahead, please.
Sir.
Hello.
So we have launched our servers, right? Windows server. So once we created the password, and then are we able to change it?
We can.
Okay.
We can change. Yes. In AWS, in cloud account, simple. That is a flexibility they are giving. We can modify everything. Okay, that flexibility they are giving. That is the reason they are giving the word elasticity. Means you can modify as per your needs. Everything can be changeable. Everything. Some you can change directly. Few things we can change indirectly, but you can change everything. Understood?
Okay. So to contact the admin, so can we call this number, whichever you provided, right?
This is my number. Wait.
Can we have the admin's number as well?
1 second. I'll give both numbers now. Admin 76808-18714. Mine is 703244609. Okay. When you contact both of them, contact through WhatsApp. Mine is only WhatsApp. Admin team call also will work. Okay. Better you contact through WhatsApp so that they can share all the details. Understood?
Yeah. Sure. Thanks.
Yeah. Then let me come to chart section. Amrita is asking, I'm a student of BTech first year, data science branch. Is it related to or how it is related as a fresher. Yes. Amrita, do one thing. Since you are a fresher, you are completely fresher, you just call me once, Amrita Reddy. I'll guide you clearly. I'll explain. Okay? Yeah, please call me once. Then I say I'm a functional consultant having experience of 4 years and I want to switch to yes. Shyam, what we can do? Shyam, out of your 4 years, we will mention full stack DevOps as your primary technology, SAP as your just supporting role. Okay? That's add an advantage for you. Simple. So the next job you'll get job on full stack DevOps engineer. Understood? Sam. Then Harshit is asking, is this a free course or so paid? What is the price? Harshit, do one thing. Contact admin team. They'll give you all the details. Harshit. Okay. Go ahead. Paulo Kumar. Paulo Kumar, please go ahead.
So I had a query. So I'm currently working in deep learning, computer vision, and all. So and I wanted to learn about the deployment and full pipeline modeling thing. So will you be covering deployment and those aspects here?
Yes, that is there. If you attended my demo, right?
Yeah.
Development, build, test, QA, deploy. Then comes deploy. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, we are, with the help of pipelines, we are going to deploy. There mainly we are going to heavily use Dockers, Kubernetes and all, Terraform and all these stuff. Okay. Yes, deployment will be there heavily that we are going to do. Understood?
So how much are you going to cover in Kubernetes? Like
In
Docker
depth,
is
Kubernetes. See, first of all, to understand Kubernetes, you should know Docker.
Yeah, Docker is, I think, I know Docker. I like
You know
those
Docker,
are
right? Okay.
basically-
Kubernetes, we are going to cover in depth. That too, we have certification is there. Certified CK, Certified Kubernetes Administrator. That level we are going to cover. Certification means we will be going deeper. Already I have shown you my certificate, right? So that level we are going to cover. That means you can able to crack certification as well after this course. Understood? Yeah. Fine.
So,
yeah, please continue. Yeah, please continue. Unmute yourself and you can continue.
Yeah, so are you going to deploy any like machine learning or deep learning model and like since you were telling that you will be covering little bit AI part also, so are you going to deploy any kind of large language model or any deep learning model?
Yes.
And
LLMs we are going to deploy.
Okay.
See, first of all, deployment process remains same. Once you know how to deploy, you can deploy any application in the similar process. Okay. Yes, that also will be part of our course, LLMs and all. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what will the total number of classes we are going to have in this course?
What happens? Every day class timings are 7 to 9, right?
Yeah.
Going forward, after 3 to 4 classes, what I'll do? 7 to 8, I take one class. I give just short break, some 3, 4, 5, max 5 minutes break. Then 8, 5 to 9, 8, 5 to 9 around, like that. Okay. Yeah. So you will like one class and that second hour, second class, like that you will get. Okay.
Yeah, like
so around 1 hour, every class kind of 1 hour. So course is 3 months, including weekends. That means around you can count around 90 days, 92 around you will get those many. And again, it's not about number of classes. It's about entire course content. So on an average, it is taking minimum 3 months. That is the thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because a lot of courses like being started and in the initial they will cover properly, but in the end they rush it.
They don't. They rush it. No. Here that is not the case. I promise you, right? In my demo, I said, whatever quality that you are seeing in a first day, the same quality, same pace, everything you can see in a final class as well. Final. Okay.
Is there any kind of like lecture division you have done that by this week we have to finish this part and by this week we have to finish this part?
I have a sequence of topics. I go as per that way. So see, it's not like first we cover complete AWS, then we learn Linux. No, not like that. Initially, we'll cover a little bit of AWS, little bit of Linux, so that we can start DevOps. Okay. Then while learning DevOps, we'll cover remaining part of complete Linux. Then after that, remaining services of AWS, then Azure, then GCP. And while learning DevOps, we'll be learning Python and shell scripting. So thing is that these are interdependent. if I would give you some examples, let's say someone took the word Terraform. Before you understand Terraform, you should know AWS. Mainly one important service, you should know IAM. Then only you will understand Terraform. So AWS will cover mainly that also. Then only we will discuss Terraform. There is one tool called Ansible. Before you understand, you should know Linux user administration concept. Then only you will understand that one. These are kind of interdependent. As you said, after, once you, to understand Kubernetes, you should know Docker first. To understand Docker, you should know Linux first. So like that, interdependencies are there. So we'll cover according to that flow. So what you can verify, at the end of the course, you can verify the course syllabus, whether we have covered all topics or not. That is a way of, that way you can verify. Understood?
So when you were giving the demo, so you started working as a root user only.
Oh.
So shouldn't we create a user and then we start working, or is it like DevOps engineer?
That also will be doing it. Going forward, I'll be explaining user administration. If you see AWS account, today I have shown you how to manage being a root user. Going forward, there is one more user you have seen called IAM user.
Yes.
Identity and access management. So when we discuss that service, then you will understand this user.
Okay.
That's a big service. There I need to explain users, groups, permissions. So when I explain that one, then you will understand that one. Understood?
Okay.
So today focus was not on IAM. Today focus, it was on how to launch and access Windows instance. Understood?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fine. Shyamala, please. Okay. Shyamala, what is your question? This AWS course will help us? Yeah, it will definitely help us. Definitely. No doubt. Okay. Harshit, just call me, after 11 o'clock. Even if I miss your call, I'll call you back. Okay. I hope every one of you got callbacks, right? Yesterday, day before yesterday, yes. Yeah, you can call me, Shyamala. Right, wait. The numbers, I guess you have already taken, right? My numbers. Somewhere I have written. Okay, no issue. I am a mainframe developer having 3+ experience, so it's easy to jump into. Yes. Pratiksha, to be honest, you have to switch immediately. Going forward, you will not have any future in mainframes, to be honest. Okay, so what we do once you learn full stack DevOps, that 3 years we'll keep mainframes as just as a supporting role. Mainly that 3 years we are going to showcase as full stack DevOps. So the next job will get on DevOps. Understood? Relevant experience. Yes, Masavar. 5 years in networking, right? Yeah, we'll keep networking plus DevOps, both. We'll keep DevOps plus what you did in networking. That also we'll keep. Okay, because in DevOps also networking is a lot of networking we are going to cover. Along with that, what you did, that also we are going to mention in our resume. Next job you'll get as a DevOps engineer. Okay, yeah, right. My data will guide you to learn AWS. Yeah, AWS, Shyamala. Do one thing, call me once, Shyamala. I'll guide you properly. Job assurance is there. Sai Kiran, yes, 100% job guarantee is there. Yes. And I have 10 years experience in telecom field. Kumar, out of 10 years, recent 5 years. Telecom experience we can't mention, right? If it is, seems, I feel it is non-IT, right? I mean, recent 5 we'll mention as full stack DevOps. Okay, that is why you will enter into IT. Shyamala, you are a first year fresher, right? Please call me once. And Amrita also, fresher. You also please call me. Quick question regarding trainings. Let me know topics. Go through the course syllabus. BD. What is your name? BD, I can see. Just go through the syllabus once. You will understand what all topics we are covering. Okay. Yeah. Can RDP connection be hacked by skilled hackers? Yes. Anything can be hacked. That's why we have to make sure that security is there at every stage. So Sushil. There comes DevSecOps come into picture. That also we'll be discussing. Okay. Pradeep, no, future projects will be covered without limits. Without limits. I told you that extended free tier is there. So we'll not get any bill for that. Yeah, I guess remaining doubts same, right? Or, Roshan, the by default, that option is this one in webinar. Right now we are using webinar, Roshan. By default option is to host and panelist. Okay. I'll be enabling that one. That's not an issue. Okay. Yeah. That's a default option by default. Okay, I'll be enabling. That's, you don't have to worry about that. After course completion. Yeah, recording video you'll get, Ahmad, by afternoon you'll get. But once enrollments are over, you'll get within 2 hours. Okay. Okay, fine. That's it. Anand, any doubts? Anand Agarwal.
Yes, Sai, actually, you mentioned in the demo class yesterday, you can the n number of alumni mentioned in the website. If you want, you can connect. So how this can happen? Like if you want.
You just go through all the charts, and they mention their company experience and all that. Many people, you pick anyone, like the profile you feel interested, the company you want to talk. Just do let me know. What we do, we'll contact that guy, the one who got job. We'll inform them that one of our students, he wants to communicate with you. Okay, then he will confirm us. Then we'll share his number. You can talk to them. Okay.
So this should be done by admin team or yourself.
You can even ping me also. That is also fine.
Okay.
Understood?
After 11. Okay.
Or after 11 or 12.
Okay.
Got it?
Thank you.
All right. Fine. Does this course help candidates into VMware administration? Yes, definitely. VMware, yeah. VMware guys also, you have to switch. Because going forward, VMware will not work anymore. It's already cloud. We got cloud, right? So you have 12 years, Funny Kumar, right? Out of 12, recent 5 we'll mention as full stack DevOps. Okay, so
Also,
that
Sai,
will be,
one more thing, Sai.
please.
As you told, like 5 days a week there will be class or 6 days a week. So I think that would be too much because do you have like 1 day for the week we gone through and for the revision and the doubt session for 1 day whole? I think one class should be like this only in a week, because if you go like this flow, 5 days,
That's okay. I
6
mean,
days a week,
that's not at all.
then
Generally, what I do, I give 1 day holiday, Sunday generally. Okay. Yeah, but the outside, generally what actually happens, initial classes, right? That's why generally people talk about the backgrounds, experience and all. Those questions I come generally ask. But going forward, questions will be purely technical. Purely technical. So that classes will be, after every class, doubt session will be there. Even if you get any doubt, you can directly reach out to me. And we can connect separate class also with doubt session. That's not at all a problem. Understood?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I thought.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Anand, we'll conduct. Please continue.
Yeah, but
That's
what
okay.
I thought actually, because there should be some separate day, like
We can
if
conduct
you
on Sundays better. Doubt session also we can conduct, not an issue.
yeah, but
Generally,
that will
see,
help
many.
because that flow will be very high actually. If you like
That's
6
okay.
days
We
a
can,
class we do, na, so that is what I'm saying.
no issue. We can conduct on Sundays, doubt session. Not a problem. Okay.
No.
So that everyone can attend Sunday holiday, right? Coding knowledge is not required. Funny Kumar, coding knowledge is not required. Okay. That's it. Any more doubts? No more doubts? Fine. Right. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Thanks for attending today's class. Hope to see you all in tomorrow's class. Same time, same class link. Anyways, we'll remind you once again by sending a class link once again. See you tomorrow at the same time. Right? Thank you.
Only one demo session was there or different 3? All 3 were different.
One demo session was there. I conducted 2 days actually for multiple people.
Okay.
You'll be getting today that demo, and also this class also we'll share. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you all, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.